this is a shame how certain people, it's the closest people, like nobody can do this type of stuff to you unless it's a close friend, someone who knows you. That's the only way this type of stuff hurts or hits home, I should say. But just pay attention to this dude. Like, just watch this.
Get it. Now, I will say the one other interesting thing, though, while I saw the commentary moving around, that everyone was like, wow, Charlemagne made academics look stupid, which is not a huge shot based on seeing them together. I would kind of predict that result. But I will say, I thought Charlemagne took a huge L in that I really never knew up until a clip hit my algorithm that he was legitimately like deep in with Rock Nation. I thought that was academics talking shit. I did not know that.
Well, look, I
Now here they're talking about, I mean, they're talking about something with Jay-Z, something, I don't know, something with business or whatever. I guess Charlemagne was in cahoots with Jay-Z, and the world found out, and people are mad because he's not being transparent about his biased Jay-Z takes and stuff like that. It's kind of irrelevant to the video, but just to let you know what's going on.
This is what I will say.
I thought he wore the hat.
Being invited, if you have money, being invited to make an investment in things is something that people with money do. Doesn't mean that you're necessarily in with a particular person because you made an investment.
I mean, it's pretty in.
No, not true.
Listen, let me tell you, as someone who's never been in, it's in.
But you don't have money to invest.
That's
like
not
that.
true. I mean, how do you know? How do you know what Charlemagne invested?
Well, because I haven't seen you invest in anything, so I don't know. But I'm just saying.
Now that right there, let me stop it right here. That right there is a personal attack. You can tell, right? When he said that, it affected Ebro. You can tell because he went right into personal. Immediately, like with his mans. This is his man's, been working there for forever. Went right into and you can tell. I don't even watch this stuff. I mean, I grew up watching it a little bit because, you know, these radio shows was the only things that was interviewing rappers and musicians. But you watch this stuff and you like, we all know or have dynamics where you could tell he's the big bro. Ebro's the big bro in this relationship. And you can tell he can say certain things, like just basically young bullying. Like, look, like what? Little nigga, like you don't got no money. He went right into a personal attack.
Hey, bro, I have money to invest in things. No one asked me to be a part of anything.
Well, then
because I'm not gonna roll over. They know I'm too much of a risk. I am seen as, I believe, a risk to be too close to people. Either that, or they just, at least I can be grateful that quietly people think I have nothing in my pocket. But what I'm saying is, don't say it's not nothing to be asked to be part of a group to invest. Of course that's something.
Well, no.
That's legitimately being
well, no, it's being in business with people, yes, but it's not being on someone's payroll. It's
not
necessarily being
the word payroll is him trying to take shots.
Yeah.
But it is compromising. You are no longer an objective critic of
I've definitely invested.
And this is a good point dude's making. I think his name is Rosenberg. This is a good point he's making. When you're a journalist, I mean, as human beings, we're going to be biased in some way, shape, or form. But as a journalist, you want to stay in the middle as much as possible. You don't want to, you want to just be objective. And you can tell, pertaining to Charlemagne, when he speaks on things, and the only reason why people care is because he has a huge, people, like these radio stations put him on a big platform, but I mean, I don't take heed to his words, but you can tell when he speaks on Jay-Z, it's always from take defense. But when he speaks on somebody like Trump or anybody that goes with the Republican Party, like I hear him talk politics. I see clips all the time. He is extreme on that side. Like he's just attack, Epstein files, burn it down, Trump's on this, da, da, da. But when it comes to Jay-Z, it goes into straight defensive mode. Which is, I mean, I guess that's your man's or whatever, but he's just calling it like, damn, if you're going to be a journalist, that's not really the right way to do it. I agree with him.
In things with people that I'm critical of other things that they're doing to their face. I don't like it, and even here on the show. And now I've never invested in music.
Yeah, it don't matter to say in the, like, you're a public figure. You saying something about people you disagree with that you're in business with, you say that to them privately, it doesn't matter. Pardon me. It doesn't matter because You're a radio personality. We want to hear your opinions on these people on the radio. It holds no merit when you're being private. Actually, when you're being private, that's you being biased because you don't want to put your business partners on blast.
Definitely products and definitely real estate things with people that I don't agree with, both politically, right, and personally. Absolutely. And it'll be a group of like 30 people.
I guess it depends on what the situation is, but that could be still seen as compromise.
No,
you may
could
choose not to be compromised.
Yeah, no, but I'm not saying people wouldn't view it that way.
Right.
I'm just saying that's not necessarily true if you are somebody that makes investments.
Sure, I hear what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
It also could be compromising.
It could be, depending on the person and depending on what your scruples are.
I think the whole thing's silly because what is...
Scruples, that's a good word, scruples. And for my youngins out there, write down every word you never heard of and get the definition. Scruples.
Ultimately, what is happening that's that... Like...
Well, in that scenario,
what's that important that Charlemagne can't comment cleanly on Rock Nation? Like, this isn't about foreign governments. Like, so what? What's the big compromise?
And for that matter, right? If it's a legitimate investment. If I make a legitimate investment in something, I put my money up, and there's documents signed, I say what the fuck I want to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's my money. I say what the fuck I want to say. It's my...
Yo, it's crazy you just threw out you don't have money to invest in me. That was wild out of nowhere. You're like, you don't even have anything to invest in anything.
That hurt him. This is where when somebody goes back to something that they done jumped to a whole nother kind of, well, not another topic, but they moved on from that personal attack. He had to double back like, oh, did you just call me broke? Was that what you said?
Well, because I haven't seen you invest in anything, so I didn't know if that's what you're doing with your money.
But that's still a crazy thing to throw at someone.
No, it's not.
I mean, I know. I'm telling you, no one in that world. Your cool guy club in the industry, bro, I've never been in it.
Make a phone call.
I'll be honest. Part of me wants to be, and part of me is like, I don't like that crowd.
Well, then you got to make a decision. If you want to make investments with people making money, you got to make some relationships. So do you have money to invest or not? Because if you did, you would make a phone call and be like, yo, what are you guys working on?
You did it again. No, that's two separate things. There's having money to invest, and then there's, am I good? Either.
Yeah, see here, Ebro's trying to, instead of just making the point, like, yo, you don't invest your money, there's plenty of people who got money that don't invest it. It's not a smart idea, obviously, because we see when you learn about money, it's like that's how you keep it. Study the great. Let's go to the highest level. Elon Musk. Every time, one of the greatest sayings Elon Musk has said is either I'll be extremely rich or extremely poor, but I won't be average. Meaning you got to go all in on investing for your money to grow. Now it's smart to be, smart with your money, discipline, but when you want to grow your money, that you have to put it into something. You have to make a long-term investment, some way.
A, do I want to play those games with people, and am I good at playing those games with people? I don't think I'm particularly good at. I don't think I'm. I think I'm judgmental, and I can be like, I don't want to be a part of that crowd. You suck it up and hang around people you don't like to do those things. I don't think I can. I already have to.
You already do it.
I already have to do it, but I already do it.
You already do it. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, but I can't do it more.
You do it for work. You
see how he turned up? You see how he turned up? You see where that set off a fire? Right here is where the fire was set. You got that big, it's like the big bro, little bro complex. The bully and the victim complex. You say one thing to him, and he's going to go extreme. Like extreme. The rebuttal is not, it's going to be so forceful. It's going to be like, damn.
To hang out with wrestlers. You do it to do sports. You do it all day anyways. What the fuck are we talking about?
I don't know.
You're just talking.
Do I have to do more of it, though?
If you want to make some money, what the fuck,
you
man?
You do have to choose what you want to
Yeah, but you have to do it always with people that you don't fuck with?
Who has the money?
Not always, unless you find some cool
Find some people with money that you like.
But,
I don't know.
Because how about this? That's why I said you don't have money to invest. Because you're not actively doing it.
But that's
not a slight.
But you see how he went into... Instead of just saying, yo, you don't invest your bread, he had to go back on that. He had to go back on that personal attack. You don't have. That's why I say you don't have no money to invest.
You wouldn't be having this convo with me if you had money to invest. You would have been made phone calls, or you would have been hanging out with people that you like.
Because it makes it sound like Rosenberg's broke.
Yeah, bro, you sound like a dick. Shut the fuck up.
No, you sound like a dick.
No, you don't.
No, you sound like an asshole.
The words you use.
No, you're
saying
like
I don't have money.
Because shut
Look
the
at her.
fuck up.
Look at her face. Look at her face. Did you see her face? Look at her body language. Let's run this back slightly. Look at her body language. You can tell. Watch her body language.
Bro,
Yeah, bro, you sound like a dick. Shut the fuck up.
No, you sound like a dick.
No, you don't.
No, you sound like an
realize
asshole.
the words you use.
No, you're
saying
like
I
an
don't
asshole.
have money.
Because
Bitch, shut the fuck
No,
up.
you're a bitch.
No,
you're a
I'm
hoe.
not.
You know why? Let me tell you why you're a
being
hoe.
an
Let me tell you why you're a
asshole.
hoe.
Use
Let me
language.
tell you
No,
why
I'm not
you're a
gonna
hoe.
keep using-
Let me tell
My
you.
God. Do you hear him? Wagging his finger. You can tell he just wagging his finger. Let me tell you why you're a hoe. As much as he said he's a dick, but it don't hit like that. Rosenberg's, oh, you're a dick, stop being a dick. It almost sounds like he's just like bitchy and complaining. This nigga, oh my God, it sounds like he's the pimp. Look at this finger wag. Look at this. This is a pimp talking to his hoe. Let me tell you why you're a hoe. This is yo. Thank God for me being me, because I couldn't go. There's no amount of dollars that will just like I couldn't go like that.
Why you're a hoe?
But
Because you just called me a bitch for no reason.
No, it is for a reason.
No, it's not. It's because you're being a hoe because you don't know how to invest.
That's different.
You don't
so then
know.
say that. I listened to you about
Because you
shit like
don't
that.
have money to invest.
Yo, my man, what's wrong with you? We keep going.
You
over
don't.
this. You keep saying the same
You
thing.
don't.
But you don't know that.
You
Stop.
and I'm gonna keep calling you a bitch
Stop.
if you keep saying that.
Listen.
Right here, when I just felt bad for him right here. I'll be 100%. I genuinely felt bad. Right here, Ebro should have just backed off him right here. Just damn. Let's just run this. Oh my God, that was sad.
We keep going.
You
over
don't.
this. You keep saying the same
You
thing.
don't.
But you don't know that.
You
Stop.
and I'm gonna keep calling you a bitch
Stop.
if you keep saying that.
Listen,
my
man.
Bro,
God.
stop.
Listen. If
Stop
you had money
saying
to
that.
invest,
Stop.
if you had money to invest,
Stop saying
you wouldn't be
that.
talking like you're talking right now.
No, it's because I don't understand the disrespect repeatedly, bro.
Because
And you're
you
wrong.
sound nuts.
That I said I don't know people.
No, you
I
said-
don't know this crowd.
No,
Yeah,
well,
but you
how
got
do you
money.
not-
but
crowd. There was no crowd.
My thing is though, this is the victim mentality. This is why I gotta be great in life. Like there's people on that level, bro. This guy done rubbed shoulders with so many rich, famous people in his career. I've been watching interviews of these three people for so long. How do you just not know nobody? How you in all these rooms and you don't have no type of net like that? That's just a victim mentality, bro. We can't believe that, bro.
There's people that have money and you talk to them. That's it.
Both of you guys sound like dicks.
Yeah,
Just stop.
But you just don't understand when you say things that are incredibly slighting. How do you not know that? It's like the Drake thing over and over again. You say shit and you go, why? I didn't. Bro, I'm not mad at you. You just kept saying, all I said was, the Rock Nation thing, I don't understand it. I don't know people like that. And you go, well, it's because you don't have money to invest. How in hip hop? How would that sound?
Because if you had money to invest, you would talk to people and say, hey, I got some money to invest.
I don't like how he said that too. Like in hip hop, how would that sound? Like he goes on in this video, like he really shits on his audience, honestly. Like right there, that was the first thing I kind of just noticed he said that too. In hip hop, how does that sound? Well, we ain't dumb, bro. We understand that, bro. Most of the people got less money than you watching you, bro. What are you talking about? In hip hop, how you care that much about what we the ones watching you? You talking about in here, but you just demeaning your whole audience.
Who do you know that is something going on that would be interesting?
Let me run that
because
back.
that would-
Let me run
because
that
you
back. I kind of
money to invest. Who do you know that is something going on that would be interesting?
And bro,
because you already are around people that do this.
thing over and over again. You say shit and you go, why? I didn't. Bro, I'm not mad at you. You just kept saying, all I said was, the Rock Nation thing, I don't understand it. I don't know people like that. And you go, well, it's because you don't have money to invest. How in hip hop? How would that sound?
Because if you had money to invest, you would talk to people and say, hey, I got some money to invest. Who do you know that is something going on that would be interesting?
And bro,
because you already are around people that do this. That's the point.
But you keep saying it wrong intentionally.
Yeah,
Why
I
do you
think
not know?
you just keep telling him.
And I'm sorry I called you a bitch. It's me trying to.
Best. It's mean.
It's me, and it's me trying to. And I'm being now mean back to you because you're being an asshole. I don't think you're a bitch, but what you're doing is bitchy, bro.
You either apologize. This is what I'm saying. There's a lot of just morals and principles I disagree. You either apologize or and stand on the apology, but don't apologize and put yourself in the victim position again. Like this, he's a victim, bro. We're gonna just watch his victim. You're gonna say I apologize, but you're being a dick, so you're being mean to me, so I'm being mean back to you, bro. Either apologize or just stand on he's being an asshole to you, bro. It ain't that deep, bro.
money. I invested in boring places.
It ain't that deep. You can't have it both ways. Look at him though. This is funny. Let me run it back though. Let me run it back a little couple seconds.
You have money to invest. It's mean.
It's me, and it's me trying to, and I'm being now mean back to you because you're being an asshole. I don't think you're a bitch.
I'm being mean back to you because you're an asshole.
Bro, I have money. I invested in boring places like Edward Jones. I don't call you and your friends. I don't know them. I don't know those people. They never treated me like that. That's it. You keep saying if you had money. No, I have money. I give it to random boring firms, and
they never treated you like that. You never. There's nobody that wants to do business with you. Everybody wants to do business with everybody. You got a low self-esteem, bro. And that's why he's good for the job, because he'll kiss ass on there to every celebrity that comes through. That you just got a low ass self-esteem, bro. That shit is not no. I don't care what position I'm in. I'm not We gonna be strong. We gonna go out swing. We not doing this.
Treated me like that. That's it. You keep saying if you had money.
They never treated me like
that. What you're doing is bitchy. Bro, I have money. I invested in boring places like Edward Jones. I don't call you and your friends. I don't know them. I don't know those people. They never treated me like that. That's it. You keep saying if you had money. No, I have money. I give it to random boring firms, and I invested in little things. I wasn't raised to like you have always had a DNA of there's an opportunity. I wasn't raised like that. I don't have that in me. My parents literally said,
"What do you?" This is what I'm saying. I hate this right here, bro. You don't like this is a victim. I don't have it like that. You're on a radio show on the screen. What do you mean you had to go for it for that? They don't just be giving out those jobs. Bro, what are you talking about, bro? You just trying to, bro, don't do it like that. Don't do it like that. There's no need to do it like that. You putting yourself, I don't do it like that. Like, come on, bro.
Boring firms, and I invested in little things. I wasn't raised to like, you have always had a DNA of, there's an opportunity. I wasn't raised like that. I don't have that in me. My parents literally sat on a bank account.
You don't need it in you.
And that's what I thought you do. Like, you just stack money under a pillow.
So you don't grow and evolve? That's what you do. You don't grow. Nobody picks up on new knowledge and information and then put that knowledge and information into practice. Nobody does that. Everybody is just taught whatever they're taught when they're a kid. You put it under a pillow. That's what they do for life. Everybody come on, bro. Victim.
No. So then you keep flipping it and saying, if you had money to invest, you don't understand why that's slighting? No.
Ebro, stop.
You're willfully a dick.
Now you're being a dick on purpose.
And you call me a hoe, which I think is beyond bitch.
No, it's not. You're being a hoe.
It's not even that. It's the worst word. It's just that he believes in his words. You can tell he really believes you're a hoe. When you say it, it's just you mad. It's like your girl saying it. Like anything that just, you know what I'm saying? She don't really mean it. When Ebro speaks, he means what he's saying. That's the difference. It's not the word. It's the tone. It's the belief in the words.
Oh, you're willfully a dick.
Now you're being a dick on purpose.
And you call me a hoe, which I think is beyond bitch.
No, it's not. You're being a hoe. And a bitch. And a pussy about it.
No, I'm
yes,
not.
Damn.
Everyone's telling you
Damn.
you're wrong.
Is this allowed on YouTube? Just damn. Did you hear that back to back? Just belt. That 10 that little 5, 4, 6 seconds, whatever that was, that Ebro talked, that just negated, like, that took over everything. He's just dismissed, like, Lord.
You're playing the role of me right now. You're being told by the people around you, you're being a dick,
Did you see
and now
that?
you're being...
Why would you? This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, this is low self-esteem, bro. And it's honest. Like, honestly, this is why I wanted this video. Really was like, I really had a lot, because it was just like, bro, people like this is why bullies exist. We gotta stand up and fight. You got it in your world that anybody who's just got money, bro, you don't accept disrespect because he's your boss or what? You keep trying to make an excuse for him. You keep trying to, bro. You either tell him you don't want to talk about it, or you tell him to, like, bro, you don't accept this. You don't just accept and then just victimize yourself, bro. He's calling you a bitch. He's the one who should be explaining the words that you're saying. He's the one who should be saying it. He's the one that's really, he's the one that making you feel disrespected.
Defensive and wrong.
No, I'm not even defensive. I disagree. That's not defensive.
Okay,
I fucking disagree.
Okay, but you can disagree, but you don't have to be mean about it. Like,
saying the words, you don't have the money to invest, is not the same as saying you don't make the phone calls and do the things.
And he's admitting to you that.
And I'm telling you, you're right. That's a shortcoming. But I'm not going to sit here in a hip-hop space where literally these assholes grade us by how much money we make and have my friend and partner say, you don't have shit. Why would that be okay?
I never said you don't have.
You see that? He cares more about what other people think. These assholes, the people that watch him and that help him have a job, because if those assholes weren't paying you no attention, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing right now. So instead of so this is what I'm saying. He has no integrity in this situation, because instead of just being secure within, like, I got bread, like, all right, I'm broke. Matter of fact, please think I'm broke. Nobody's gonna ask me to borrow money. None of that. What? Please think I'm broke. Instead of being on that type time, you're upset that he's telling you you're broke.
Shit, I said you didn't have money to invest.
I know, but you
haven't listened.
Oh, then maybe I don't understand the words you're saying, but if I don't understand it, what do you think they do?
Well, because when you have money to invest, that means you've actively set aside money.
He just slighted his audience again. He's telling yo, it's crazy. The truth comes out when them emotions run high.
These assholes grade us by how much money we make, and have my friend and partner say, you don't have shit. Why would that be okay?
I never said you don't have shit. I said you didn't have money to invest.
I know, but you
haven't listened.
Oh, then maybe I don't understand the words you're saying, but if I don't understand it, what do you think they do?
Well, because
what are you saying? No. We get it. We have high enough IQ, sir. We get it.
Money to invest. That means you've actively set aside money to invest. That's like literally what it's for. It's not like a savings account where it's like literally I might lose this money.
Right.
I'm not putting this in because I think
it's money that can be placed somewhere that could be risked and gone. Okay.
Calling a firm, a professional firm, and making an investment, that's more like a savings situation. That's more guaranteed.
It's safe.
It's safe.
Yeah.
Money to invest, you may not get back.
Yeah, but the difference of having it or not having it is just if you have the balls to, I'm down to risk
because
it.
then I don't have it. I don't have it to invest.
But that's still a choice. If you want to use it or not.
Yes, but some people don't have it.
But you see what I'm saying? That now we're getting to the nitty gritty. You're saying
some people did, like, I don't do that. Like, there's people who's like, I don't do that. I don't have money to invest like that. I don't do that.
Okay.
Calling a firm,
right there,
firm,
you sound like you know what it is.
Investment, that's more like a savings situation. That's more guaranteed.
It's safe.
It's safe.
It's safe.
Yeah.
Money to invest, you may not get back.
Yeah, but the difference of having it or not having it is just if you have the balls to, I'm down to risk
because then I don't have it. I don't have it to invest.
But that's still a choice. If you want to use it or not.
Yes, but some people don't have it.
But you see what I'm saying? That now we're getting to the nitty gritty. You're saying
some people did, like, I don't do that. Like, there's people who's like, I don't do that. I don't have money to invest like that. I don't do that. Like, there's people like that.
Yes, that exists, but there's
That's
also people who have money that they're like, I'm
too scared.
I don't.
That's not what I do because, like, I don't know. I'm a child of the Holocaust. I don't know.
Every big dog in the music industry, these owners are Jewish. Media, the whole media empire in America it's backed by Jews damn near. And please correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm scared to do it. What if it never comes back?
Because you.
But that's not. You're gonna keep saying
No,
the same
but that's,
fucking thing.
but that's what it is.
But it's not.
It is.
Then it's a language. It's a word choice you're using that doesn't connote what you're thinking.
No,
it
you're
connotes.
sensitive about it. There was times people would be like, "Yo, you want to invest? I don't have money to invest. I can't play with y'all. I don't have money to invest."
But I'm telling you, Ebro, I do, and I don't.
He has it.
I
He's just
have
scared
it.
to use it.
I don't use it like that.
Good.
It could go, and I would be okay.
Well, then you
but
gotta-
I'm not going to do it.
But
Because
and
it's
in my
not-
mind, you don't have it to invest. You have it, but that's not what it's
But that's
for.
a word choice that you're using. That's what I'm
But
saying.
that's what
That's what it
investing is, bro. That's what investing is.
The annoying and frustrating part about the entire conversation is that in the end, it still does come down to me making a decision that's kind of a bitchy thing to do. But it's my choice to do that.
Yeah, but I think you're being sensitive about people's perception of your money. That's why you're being offended. You think I'm
He's
trying
right.
to make it sound like you're broke.
No, I'm
That's
telling
not
you
what it's about.
No, I hear you now.
Because relative to them people, we're broke.
Yeah, for
We
sure.
don't have money to invest.
100%.
Maybe you're
You know what
right.
I'm saying? Like, we don't.
I hear. Yeah, I mean, there for them, it's like, sure.
Well, no.
Hey, you want to get down with
no,
this?
let me
Why
take it. I'll
not?
take you a step further. They have to.
Right. There's too much money.
They have to invest.
What do they do? The money has to go somewhere.
Otherwise, they're going to get taxed crazy on it. So they have to do something with it. We don't have that.
Yeah, but you didn't say we don't. You said
Well,
you
we weren't
don't.
talking about me.
But you have to understand how these things sound sometimes.
Only because you're sensitive about your money, because you're fucking getting lambasted by people who think you're broke on the internet
Not-
because you don't work at I-97 anymore.
No.
Oh, the
Like
truth
And they
came
think that
out.
was paying on your fucking bill.
The truth came out.
Somebody asked me if I was a millionaire. I'm like, who are you talking about?
Well,
Not me.
They think that was the biggest thing in your life. Yo, there's people who
But I don't
literally
hear that
yo,
often.
I hear it all the time. We should say, yo, man, you good, bro? I know. Like, what?
Well, you remember in the days after it, when in the days after they were like, man, well, Ebro's down bad now, and then the video was like shows you at Apple the next day,
Yeah.
and like, oh, well, he had to post that to try to show people he's not broke.
Now they're taking passive.
Listen,
Now they're taking passive. This is psychological warfare they're playing. Now they're taking passive shots at each other. That was a shot he just took at him.
It's not typically a topic that I feel sensitive about, honestly.
And that's why he tried to
But it was
just
the
hurry
way
up and
you
move
worded
on.
It sounded nuts, bro. I'm telling you.
Only because you don't have money to invest.
No, Ebro, I'm telling you, even
I
it
hate him.
sound nuts.
No,
It
he
sound
sounded nuts. He
It
doesn't.
did
And maybe he
sound
did mean something else, but we're too far removed from it to
Yes.
hear it the way he said it.
Yes.
So it just sounded like, well, you a broke motherfucker. It makes
Well,
sense.
that's what they would say to me. When they were like, yo,
That's
you want to
you
get on the
saying
thing?
it's different than
They
them
were,
saying
yo,
to me.
mad people have been like, yo, you want to get in on, I don't know, pick a fucking thing, this new water. And I'll be like, I can't do that. I can't do it. Oh, you don't have any money to invest. You know, I guess I don't.
I thought I did, but not that much.
I don't.
All right, dicks. Let's get to the rundown.
We got our clips today. Great. This is the clips you wanted out today?
You started it.
Yesterday we had LeBron James talking about us. Today it's Rosenberg and Ebro call each other bitch and hoe over money. Good work.
It's your fault.